I've learned something that's universal in retirement. The happiest people don't just slow down and fade away. They're the ones that still believe in their tomorrows. And choosing this mindset can help all of us through our aging years. I didn't always understand that. When I first retired, I just felt that life had to get smaller. You travel a little bit, maybe see the grandkids, but then eventually you just settle. Like the meaningful part of life was simply over. And honestly, when retirement was forced on me, I didn't want anything to do with it, and I fought it hard. Because to me, retirement felt like giving up on the idea of creating better tomorrows. But here's what surprises me now in retirement. The older I get, the more I believe in better days ahead, which oddly enough, it helps me feel more present today. Here's what I mean. I used to think that being present meant you had to forget about the future, forget about those tomorrows. But I don't think that way anymore. I think the healthiest people believe in their tomorrows, especially as they age. And it's not because they're chasing something or trying to prove anything. It's It's because life still feels open to them. Recently, my wife and I began a major landscaping change in our yard. We tore out sections that had taken years to mature. Now, at 75, you might feel that's a little bit ridiculous. And that's a concept that wasn't lost on my neighbor. Just yesterday, he poked his head up over the fence, looked around, and he said, "What are you doing?" And when I told him, he looked shocked. He said, "Why don't you just relax and enjoy it? It's beautiful." And I realized I had an answer for him. But I just looked at him and smiled. But I said to myself, it's because I still believe in my tomorrows. I see it as a brand new start, a way to start over at age 75. It was me saying, let's do something that requires effort. Let's do something that is creative and also empowers us day to day because we're doing something that matters. And also, maybe even more importantly, it honors the days to come, being perfectly present, but still looking forward. And the funny thing is, I don't even know if I'm going to be around long enough to enjoy the full maturity of what we're doing. Some of the trees that we just planted won't find their full maturity for 20 or more years. And I guess that could be discouraging, but it isn't. I find it inspiring because I feel there's something deeply healthy in investing in the future. Even as we age, maybe especially as we age. We're not looking in the rear view mirror to recapture our past. We're doing something that makes us feel alive today. And I think that's where a lot of meaning comes in retirement. We, we stop trying to prove ourselves And meaning comes from continuing to participate in life. Because meaning isn't something that you remember. Meaning is something that we generate. And we generate it, whether we're 60, 70, 80, or beyond, we generate it by staying involved, staying engaged in something that matters to us, staying curious about what's possible in life, and we stay willing to begin again. That's what nobody really tells us. Being present isn't about shrinking life down to the size of your living room. It's about noticing what still lights you up today and letting that pull you forward into tomorrow. Sure, you might have to experiment a little bit to find what lights you up these days, but that's great. For me, it's the landscaping project that I'm in the middle of. For you, well, who knows? Maybe a home remodel is for you, or maybe it's learning something new, learning to paint, writing a memoir, or getting that guitar out of the closet again. It's just about finding something that gives you a reason to get up in the morning with a hop in your step. Because when you have something that you're learning, that you're creating, that you're discovering, even if slowly, you stop drifting back into nostalgia. And you stop feeling that the best days are behind you. They're not. And you'll stop treating retirement like a long, slow fade. You'll start feeling it. You'll start treating it like a new chapter in your life, one fresh start after another. And the neat thing is, when you believe in your tomorrows, you show up more fully for today. You savor the work that you're doing. You enjoy the process. And you'll feel more alive in the moment because you're wrapped up in something that truly matters to you. You're alive in the moment because the moment carries meaning. Now, I think it's the secret to a meaningful retirement and to a more beautiful aging process. Starting over again and again has become my way of staying alive in retirement and as I age. It reminds me that life is still moving and that I'm moving along with it. Because when you're building something, you're no longer postponing life. You're present with it. Here's my belief in a nutshell. Presence, being in the now, is also about your future. Because creating better todays leads to better tomorrows. So I don't plan to stop starting things, not at 75, not at 80, not ever. As long as I'm experimenting, learning, starting something new in the backyard, I'm alive in the best possible way. So what about you? What's your version of starting over? What's one thing, big or small, that shows that you still believe in your tomorrows? Share with me. I'd love to know. I'm Mel. Thanks for watching, and I'll visit with you in the comments. Thank you.